Um, Tell me your name and what you do.
My name's Khufere, Qhamata. People call me Qhamata or Q for short. Um, I'm a strategic advisor slash consultant. I run a consultancy called Leap 72, leap72.com. Check it out. Shameless plug. Um, but today we're actually in the NAACP headquarters slash Smart headquarters. Smart is a business incubator for black startups in Houston, and I am I guess you can say, the lead organizer slash facilitator for that program, along with Kyle. Kyle's actually on our board. He plays an integral part in that, with about 4 or 5 other talented young black men. So that's what I do for a living, and that's also how I volunteer for a living. Because Smart is a volunteer project, so um, it's more for the community. Whereas Leap 72 is, I do the same thing, but I do it for profit. So I actually help startups, but not black startups, just any kind of startup get going, et cetera, et cetera.
So when you all decided to start it, y'all just got together one day and said, "Let's just start this and go with it." Like, how did that happen?
uh, well, it almost happened just really like that. Honestly, I rejoined the NAACP last year around September, because I used to be a member a long time ago, and I started coming to some of the meetings. I'm on the economic committee. That's what pretty much jumped things off, and I noticed there was a big lack of young people, and literally, I mean, like I was the youngest person in the room, and I'm 36. So think about that for a moment. So I asked Alan Provost, who's the economic chair. I'm pretty sure you get him on video sometime today. Can we remedy that? And he was like, yeah. What's your idea? And so the idea came about when I got with Lance Saunders. Somebody else was on the Smart Project, that we should do like some kind of event, or we should actually do an incubator. So somehow along we came onto this whole idea we should do an incubator. And then I invited Cal out, and we met at Grand Lux Cafe over in the Galleria, my favorite spot that he knows I like to eat for brunch because I'm bougie. So we got over there, we ate, and I treated all of them because they cheap and they all think I'm rolling. So, but I invited him out, and I just told him, hey, I'm doing this incubator project, and I think it's gonna be some fun. It's gonna do a lot of good for the community, and I think it will really help broaden you guys' networks. And Kyle was there, and he really took to the project, and pretty much since then we've been on and rolling.
Cool. So, have you ever had a chance to catch any of Kyle's acts?
Oh yeah, man. Me and Kyle, I don't know if he told you, but me and Kyle's probably like my oldest friend in Houston. We've been friends for over 14 years.
Oh, since
So
diapers.
almost right. I met him actually when he first came onto the. We actually came onto the scene together at the same time. This is way back before he's what he is now. This is back when he was still reading off the pad. And he didn't know how to face the crowd. So we met back in 2004. So
How old were y'all? Were y'all met?
I don't remember. You talking about what? I'm 36 now. You do the math. Just reverse back.
Just do
I'm
the
just trying to
math.
put that
You
out
making
there.
me work.
We were in our early 20s.
Okay.
I'll just say like that.
So
right?
okay, so what was one of the earliest memories that you have with
I
him?
mean, I'm gonna tell you how this story you don't want me to tell, but I'm gonna tell it because I always tell people this is how we met. Was that spot that used to be called Pisano's, downtown off of Milo, and I had just got finished doing my thing, and then he came up to do his thing, and he did. I don't even remember the name of the poem. I just remember one line that has become iconic amongst poets who've been around for a while. They remember this one line. If you were there that night, you know this one line. So the whole poem was about him going on a double date, and one of his friends was on a date with him, and the girl was big or whatever, right? And his friend got stuck with the big girl, or no, he got stuck with the big girl, right? And so he has a line in the poem where he says, "So I had to take one for the team." So you laughing already, right? Right? So yeah, take one for the team. And so like that, after that night, he became like really, he was the dude because you know, people loved him and they hated him. So guys thought it was funny as hell. Women were totally pissed off. But everybody's talking now, right? So after he got finished, and he came off, you know, and everybody got finished, you know, doing their thing. I came up, I just told me, oh man, you dope. You know, take one for the team, yada yada yada. You know, like, man, I really love what you're doing. And you know, back then he used to wear these blue hats all the time, so you really couldn't see his whole face. You just see like the top of the brim of the hat, and he was just like, okay, yeah, thanks, man. You know, I'm glad you liked it.
Big girl.
Yeah, big girl. Yeah, he knows, big girl.
No, I forgot.
Yeah. So that's how we met. That's how it all kicked off, and ever since then we've been riding, you know, supporting each other's projects. And when he did his first band from stage back in 2011, I was kind of behind the scenes and helping him organize a lot of that. And I ain't gonna take too much credit, but you know, we collaborated on the brand of band from stage, you know, the name.
Yeah, you're the brand expert.
Yeah, we collaborated. So
and I'm a brand expert too, right?
Yeah, look, he's always had awesome ideas on how to execute and do these shows. So the main thing, you know, he's always needed help on really is just messaging, you know, because sometimes artists, they can't wear every hat. So he's my friend, so I just want to support him. So yeah, I've been to all his shows except for one. I think I missed one of the shows, but all the band shows and even some of the non-band shows, I've come through and I've supported. So I've seen him perform for the last over 10 years. I've seen him perform a long time. You know, like my daughter's 11. I've seen him perform before she was born.
So where's your prediction at for Kyle for the future? So you be the first one to say it. Go ahead.
I've been telling people since 2004 that he's going to eclipse the poetry scene and the entertainment scene, and he's just going to have his own lane. He's going to create something new. That's a bridge between comedy, poetry, entertainment, improv, and it's gonna be big. You know, it's gonna be like Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, Pryor, big. You know, so I've been saying that for a long time. So this is not the first time. You go back, check my Facebook. You can't check my MySpace because I ain't know how to get into it no more. But if you could, you know.
You telling your age on MySpace?
Yeah, hey, it's all good. I don't look that damn young, so I ain't worried about it.
You actually do look young. I thought you was in your 20s.
Well, obviously, you just trying to be nice.
I am. No, I'm just well, I appreciate your time. I know you got a meeting to get back to, and thank you very much.
No problem. Appreciate it.
All right.